One good analogy is if you look back at the early days of computers,
Hmm.
like Intel released the CPU, and that was this groundbreaking new computing platform, right? And it unlocked all these things. But it wasn't until these guys like Steve Jobs and Wozniak came along and built, an
Yeah.
operating system on top of it at the application layer. And obviously Apple is now the most valuable company in the world, right? So not that the CPU guys, not that the lower level guys didn't also have an amazingly successful business, but I think what we're going to see is a very similar thing happen over the next couple of years now. And
Yeah.
if you look at the large language models and OpenAI being a major player there, but there are also other foundational
Yep.
kind of models,
Yep.
Anthropic, Claude, um, Stability
Llama.
AI,
Yeah.
Google Llama. There's a ton. They're always coming out. A lot of it is noise. Like you don't need to follow everything there, but like just knowing that there are these large language models that form this basis for essentially like you can think of it as a new like type of CPU, right? It's a new
Hmm.
logic primitive, and there will be Apple type companies that build on top of it that
Mm.
use it to build an operating system, that use it to build consumer applications, business applications that are going to unlock enormous value. And if you talk to anyone who is confident that they know what that's going to look like, stop listening to them. because we don't, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
There's prototypes, there's demos, there's some early kind of interesting products that are coming out that I think
Yeah.
are trying to
Yeah.
merge like great user experience, great design with the power of these things. But we're in the
Hmm.
early days.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I think it's more like a, day zero for most of these things. In fact, I was like, as an artist myself, I was extremely, intrigued when ControlNet was launched. And I was like, oh, so I can basically like do sketches and just transform them into an actual image that can be generated. And that's like cool. That's like, yeah, I played with DALI. That was good. But I think ControlNet takes this whole, model to just an up level where I can do a lot more. And like you said, each day you sort of like try to see, oh, there's people playing around with it. Like there's a lot of papers being published. There's a lot of uh, algorithms being formed, and these are all like playful experiments. So the fact that most of these are like open playgrounds and you can do a lot and like basically like keep sharing this and make other people take visibility of it is just so exciting.